of my favorite miracles is when Jesus is in the Garden of Gethsemane, and as the Jewish authorities approach him, Peter pulls out a sword and cuts off the ear of a servant. And Jesus very casually says, no, 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 we don't need this. Picks up the ear and just reattaches it. Boom, 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 it's over. Casual mention. Once again, only in one book of the gospel is this listed. It's in the Gospel of Luke. My favorite miracle, because Jesus is almost like, oh, no, no, this is no big deal. He just puts the ear back on and said, let's get on. You need to crucify me. That really has a ring of truth to it. It's they say that God is in the details, and this little detail is one of my favorite. There are several different types of miracles performed in the Bible. And for Jesus, there are really four. The healing of the physical, the healing of the spiritual, which is the casting out of demons. He raises from the dead, and then he performs miracles that defy nature, like walking on the water. Would be a really good example of that. And it's hard to number them because at times the Gospels will say, and the disciples and Jesus continued healing people throughout the day, wherever they were in the synagogue. And usually Jesus went into the synagogue. He went into the temple to perform his miracles, attesting to the fact that he was the Messiah, the King of the Jews. He kept it Jewish. One time he and Peter were in Capernaum again, and local members of the local tabernacle, the temple, said that'll be 2 drachmas apiece. And Jesus was taken aback, and he said, you're charging people to get in the temple? And he could have gotten very upset, but instead of making a point of, instead of telling them how wrong they were, he was very casually turned to Peter and says, hey, go down to the shoreline here in Galilee and cast out your line, bring the first fish in, and it'll have a 4 drachma coin in it, and both of us can get into the temple. What? Did this really happen? Actually, in the Gospels, it didn't say it actually happened. It just says that that's what Jesus says will happen. But it's so casual and so onto the side, and it's so like Jesus to be saying, I got your 4 drachmas right here. But pointing out that their sinfulness is beyond man, and he'll perform a simple miracle against nature, something supernatural. And along with the ear in Gethsemane and the 4 drachmas and the people say it was a tilapia that is the fish of Peter. Jesus very casually handles some very sticky situations supernaturally.